towards that middle lane.
Funnily enough, here he comes. Bottom side this time around. Can he get something done? Haro is hovering around the top side of mid lane, however, maybe doing, that initial research on the team. Run card, mate. You do want a different one there. There's, now here comes Frederick. Here's another pick a card. Here comes the gold card, but here comes Haro right on cue. Flag and drag comes forwards, and they carry on with the chase, looking for another stun card. Flashes over the wall, does burn that summoner. Ryu gets tanked by the wild cards on the way out. Someone's exchanged. Tibbers engaged, but middle lane. Oh, the charm lands, and so does the Sunlock. Maybe not laid quite correctly, but is it still enough? He does have the stacked deck ready for the extra damage. Flashes forward. However, he does have tank up the turret. That'll be a 1-for-1, but the assist does go to Giants.
Yeah, they got the kill from it using
the same thing. Be backing away. However, Haro aggressing into this jungle here. Frederick is fairly low on health, and there's a Cataclysm. There's the Flying Drag as well, past the flash, but the ultimate will be used from Pepperino. Ryu will be coming in to assist. Jinx Rocket flies past the fight. No one's dropping just yet, but Pepperino lands that gold card, and Elise is coming in from around the side. Volatile Spider Lane won't be enough as Ryu flashes over the wall. Incredibly close, Rydell comes in, and just tags him with an auto attack, says hi, takes him down. Just have his teleport. Irene is already in the action though.
So it's already a net gain so far for Millenium. Here comes the Destiny though. Where's it going on to?
Oh, he comes in for the engage. Haro actually gets stunned up here, and he will go for this one. And the Kevin is teleporting into the back lines. Whirly B is getting incinerated. Here comes the equalizer right across the team. Kevin actually gets punted back to his team by Rydell. He'll be quite happy to run away here. Pepperino, though, comes in with the triple. Can he make this the penta? He is following up here, and actually Haro will get but a 4-for-0. What a team fight.
Pepperino shows up huge in that team fight, uses the Destiny, gets the gold card down onto the
one thing working, one thing not.
Something that may not work is this Baron bait, because there's the Destiny. It's pretty difficult to do a Baron bait, but this is a great play actually, because they're going to get a free inhibitor turret from it.
Yeah, gate goes down, and now it's just a stalling game from the rest of Giants. Whirly B and Pepperino will be tearing apart this inhibitor, and they bring the inhibitor count 1-to-1.
That is
taking
a great
this down.
play.
In fact, they're not looking for more. They were thinking about it. Pepperino, but now they might get
Ryu is going very aggressively. Oh, ward. Nice ward placement by Rydell. Now we can get that in the bush. But actually didn't go in the bush.
Yeah, Frederick, though, has caught Ryu and actually pins him down. Right, the arcane flashed away. Oh, and the ultimate caught in.
Wasn't actually the case.
Well, it looked like it. It looked like it.
That's half of the battle, but Haro in the mid lane.
Comes in for the gang onto Pepperino and Frederick. That was a great equalizer cutting off their escape route. Whirly Bedo comes in, and that's a 1-0. He was not able to follow.
Position. Millenium have spotted them out on a couple of remaining wards, so from having that good team fight, they now end up in a situation where Millenium have started the dragon already and have it to half health.
It's going down very quickly. Frederick from the side. Can he pull off this steal? Rydell as well. Throws out the hook, but there comes the bubble. That will be the dragon going down to Elise, though. Frederick takes that one away, and now they chased him down. Haro is also taking the jungler.
And that is not a good spot to be in if you are Haro, and looks like Ryu might be a little bit caught out here. He's going to run into Pepperino.
He will have to flash away from the charm, and Ryu does indeed use his own ultimate right of the arcane. Won't be killing him, but lands all three. Drops him very low, however. Did way more damage, but Adri with the rocket. Yes, it was enough. Snipes him from across the map.
Giants, again, just of your challenger team to go against, and you pick a team that make it past you. That is a real big statement that something is wrong in the Millenium camp. And again, here comes the ultimate.
Ryu is not the dodgeball champion 2014, and neither is Kevin. Gets caught up by the cocoon, follows through with the tile away for the disengage. Plus they have the vision over this as everyone walks past this pink ward in that bush. Millenium will try and do something about this.
Key ultimates are not available though. Rumble's equalizer, and of course the tidal wave is not there either, so it's on Giants to deter the push.
Rydell takes some hits, creating from around the side. Does get hooked, however. That will be Pepii confirming the Baron for his team. The shutdown onto Creatine, a kill, and will be following up. Does get excited, moves on to Haro, looking for this next kill. Is getting slowed down by the Void Spikes, though. Zap comes through, gets dodged by Haro, and continues to back off. Another Void Spike should be good to go, but Rydell from the side comes in with the fresh express, but doesn't get him in range for the kill. Still, a 1-for-0 plus the dragon on Creatine, no less. Draw the line here at this inhibitor turret. As Giants are sieging this down, who better to do that than Pepii with his Zera pick, now 6-2-3, in a very good position with his items. Millenium holding the fort though, and Ryu gets detonated by Pepii by himself. That was just a full combo.
Is that enough? Surely they can push in here. They need an equalizer.
Oh, there's the equalizer, but as you said, is that enough? Whirly B comes in. That's the turret going down. This is so back and forth. Haro is stealthed up, but Whirly B is on the hunt. Here comes the ultimate. Takes down 2, takes down 3, takes down 4. 4 for 0. This surely is the game with exposed Nexus. Adri is already on the case. Creatine goes down. 5 for 0 is clean as you want. 17 to 12. That is Giants evening up the scoreboards in this best of 3.
And I would not be surprised just to hear a lot of people completely question just how good Giants could be at this point, because that was a fantastic game from them. And then Pepperino really just put on his carry pants.
Yeah, that was an insane couple of minutes to end.
He's going to be in a lot of trouble here.
Here he comes. Here comes the equalizer. Flag drag interrupts him in the blade, so doesn't pull the switcheroo on him this time. Is still chunking him down with the flame spitter. Pepii comes in from the mid lane though. The chunks down Kevin. He is dropping low. Still ticking from the ignite as well. They should be able to get this kill. Not before Haru comes up with his own cooldowns to flag drag away. But a 1 for 0. Giants come out ahead. The collapse. How surgical can this be with Rydell with his ultimate? Waiting for the right time to use it, and his team will be coming in drips and drabs. They are taking their time with this one.
They want the minion wave. They don't want to push in.
Here we go, but here comes the teleport now. This could get messy for Millenium. They have to be clean about this. Hit the flag and drag out of turret range, but Horror drops low. Whirly B picks up the first kill, moves on to Ryu. J-Ryu back from base, turns around now onto Whirly B, gets the Pyromania stun down, knocks him back to his turret. And now pegs Pepii from the mid lane. Flash into Spirit Rush. Comes onto Ryu again. Does not land the charm, but created. Chunked down by Adri already. Jade-Ryu as well be the next one to fall. Double kill comes out for Adri back from base. 5 to 2 overall in this game. Giants have a solid lead.
Could grind to a bit of a stalemate here, but Millenium take the turret.
Well, a teleport coming in from behind here by Whirly B. This could be a great setup to a fight. Comes in from behind, gets stunned up. Transcendent Blades as well, but the teleport onto the flag here from Kevin comes in from behind. Flash Pulverize onto 2, onto Creatine. They are caught right in the middle of the fight. Pepii tries to get the assassination down, takes down the support. Full retreat now. Kevin gets destroyed. 2 for 0. They keep up the chase. Frederick with an objective. Rydell from the side initiates this fight. Here comes the ultimates as well. Here comes the Cataclysm followed by the equalizer, but it doesn't really tag anyone. Whirly B goes too deep though and does get cut off. Haro and the rest of the team will have to run away here again. Rhino with the slam bam combo will be picking up this kill, 1 for 1. And Frederick from the side is desperate to find his reset. Adri is in very healthy shape. Again, trying to start the dragon, but they are now inside this pit, and that just equalizes down into this fight. Here comes the Tibbets as well. Onto Pepii. Hasn't used his combo yet. Horror comes into the fight, but instantly gets taken down. He has trapped them in the pin, however, with his Cataclysm. But now here comes Frederick. Picks up 3 kills. Now chasing them down, and they are just running Millenium through.
Maybe cut off from the side here.
Oh, it's Giants who are going in for this initiation. They found Ryu. They're separating him off from the fight. Here comes the ultimate. The shockwave onto 2, but meanwhile, Adri picks up the kill onto support of J-Ree. Follows through with Pepii as well. Kevin gets dropped so low. That's a huge amount of damage from Ari alone. Follow up as well from Andri. Waiting a couple seconds for the arcane shift. Here we go. Homing missile comes in. Creatine actually does stand still for a second. And Frederick comes in from around the side. Another 3 for 0. 15 and 4. Giants look like this is their game to lose.
Millenium just overextended in the mid lane, and there is so much damage here on Adri and Pepii. Let's take I don't want to deter too much from the action, but 0-0-12 on Rydell.
Oh, that was a good call stress, because here comes Rydell with the fight, incoming with the equalizer as well. Here comes all the ultimates, but it doesn't matter what's happening, because overall 4 for 0. Make that 4 for 1, but it doesn't matter. Triple kill comes in for Kha'Zix. Reset after reset. Down goes the turret, and only Creatine is left alive. 30 seconds left on the death timers. This is going to be brutal.
Nobody expects the flash pulverize from Rydell. He has had a fantastic game right now, and it looks like Giants want to push forward.
Could that have been the game-winning initiate by Rydell? The unseen cow comes in. We'll be picking up
the 5. Who would have thought we'd be in this kind of situation? Everybody that said about anything about this game said Millenium had this easy.
Yeah, if you had said Giants will take this series 2-1, you would have been a crazy person. And right now, not looking crazy anymore because the middle inhibitor turret is
going
down. They're going for this engage. That will be the counter in this shape, but it's nowhere near close enough. They've got the shockwave onto 3 people, but it's still nowhere near the damage. A 2-for-1 currently, and now Frederick is the only one to drop. They still have plenty of damage behind them, but Whirly B is a one-man army. He goes on to Creatine. The last Nexus turret falls. They're moving on to the Nexus. This is Giants coming home with a 2-1 in this series, and they shut the door on Millenium's chances to get back into the LCS.
The Giants have become the giant killers in this game, and what a round 2 game we just had. A best of 3 that really will go down.
Salir bien, tranquilos. No va a salir bien porque no me deja acercarme, tío. Fuera pura mierda. Oh my god, me ha dolido hasta a mí, tío.